Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome to the weekend video. As you can see, there is no turntable this time. That is simply because the turntable would have taken me multiple hours to render. At the point where I stopped it, I was 20 frames in, and I basically do not have enough time to actually let this render to the end, because it's the week coming is a morning shift week, which also means, yes, less than usual content, or a bit less than usual content, probably shorter. I made the Tiara for the Rose Knight character. I'm not 100% happy with how this currently is. I'm not sure if I could do better, if I could not do better. I don't know. There is one interesting thing about this, which you can see in the render at the side. The twisted part in particular was very interesting to make, and took quite a bit of time and effort to actually fabricate and finish. Other than that, yeah, it's not that much of a complex thing. The base shape that you can currently see is, yeah, basically just made from a tube that I then cut up, reformed, the usual, nothing special. I try to get in the normal elements that I use, so the rose is in there. Some gemstones are in there, a bit of a chain is in there as well. If you want to see how this actually looks, jump to the render at the end. Made, yeah, a render for this again, so yeah. The base shape, for the shape, for the idea, I used AI again to just get a few ideas. I had a few ideas of tiaras, I put them in, and I got, yeah, something working out of it. The gemstone, as usual, is a copy paste, but I had one big issue when I made the whole thing. At this point, I forgot to turn the thing back on, the symmetry back on, which means I made like 4 or 5 steps, and then I thought, hey, wait, I forgot to make the symmetry. Try to put it back with symmetry, but it was already too broken to actually work, so I basically had to make both sides each for its own, which then led to the fact that I had to actually do a bit more work. I had to basically, when I made the twisty twirly parts that you see in the render at the side, but not right now, the issue that arose was that the sides look different, and what I had to do was basically cut away one of the sides, copy paste the now half, and weld all the points back together after making it one thing, one item again. So yeah, there's a bit of a thing. Here I try to basically just give this a bit more shape, a bit more detail, basically just add something so it doesn't look bland. So one of the issues that I had very quickly with this was that it looked very bland, and I wasn't sure what kind of details I wanted to put in. So I basically just played around, tried around, and I wasn't sure what was gonna work with the thing. So I decided, hey, I'm going to give this a bit more, looking through my images, and was like, okay, I have some ideas. I'm gonna give this a bit more of a filigree touch, because this looked very heavy, very not strong, but very solid in a sense, if you know what I mean. It looks very thick. It doesn't look elegant. It looks more like a barbarian than a monk. If I don't know, I don't know how to put it into words, but it wasn't filigrane enough. So I decided, okay, I'm going to work this a bit more out. And what I did is basically I cut it up. I dissociated some of the edges. I made the turns by hand, and then I welded back together the edges. The most problematic one was the last one that I did just now. And this is also where I saw, hey, these sides do not look the same. You can see it actually on the frontal lower part, that this does not look the same. So this is what I did. I basically just deleted half of it. And then I decided I'm going further with this, and yeah, finishing the last of the filigree twisted parts. So the whole thing got an additional sense of filigree. What I didn't have time yet was to retouch the gloves, but I will definitely retouch them. Currently they're like silk gloves or something, and I do want them to have at least armor parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rework the lower arm part. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the lower arm at the wrist part, redo those in plating, and then add the chain again on top of it. So basically copy pasting the chain I already have. I'm saying this, I'm referring to the object because I actually put it into this project as well. Instead of making a new chain, I basically imported the glove, copy pasted part of the chain, and then did the glove again, of course. But yeah, basically I copy pasted the chain of the glove and used it for the head part as well. And overall it looks fine. I think I could do better given more time. I'm not sure, I might revisit this if I have like an epiphany, if I have like a very good idea for this. But right now I think I'm kind of okay with how this looks. Yeah, it works with the rest of the set. And again, I don't know if I have time for a video on Wednesday, so there might actually not be a video on the week this time. Also because I have to actually think about how I want to do the main armor for this. I do have some AI images, I have some ideas, but I don't have a definite thing yet, which looks good enough that I'm actually happy with this. So yeah, I definitely have to look again into this, what I want to do, how I want to do this, what kind of armor I want to have on the torso. I mean, I would know what kind of armor, how it is supposed to look. I don't have a definite idea yet, which is, yeah, I basically don't have the final part yet. I added the chain in the middle just to have a bit of another detail. This was something that I had in quite a few of the references, and I found it very cool, cute. I also thought about adding a veil to this, so there might actually be a small addition that I make to this. I don't know yet. Something I really like, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for this video. Enjoy the render that is coming in a few seconds. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.